Hey guys, it's TheCardists, welcome back. In today's deck war, I'm going to be VCing the blue Monarchs versus the silver Monarchs. And basically a bit of information on both of these decks. Now, they state that these decks are the world's finest, and this deck, the blue Monarchs, was actually featured in the movie Now You See Me. It has gold foil that's embossed. It has a vintage and a timeless look that they state, and it is featured in Now You See Me. It's an air cushion finish, same with the Monarchs in silver, and it was made in 2011. The silver Monarchs was actually made between 2012 to 2014. It's silver foil, casino quality stock, it states, and it's USPCC, and it's also sold out on Theory 11. But how about we get straight into this and let's see if some of their claims do actually hit the bullseye. So let's have a look at the blue Monarchs first. Okay, so first off, this deck actually has a blue, it's actually a blue coloured box. So what this means is the gold foil that goes around is actually, there's no ink on the deck, it's all gold foil. So for example, as you can see it says Monarchs there, that is actually in gold foil, it's not printed on, and it goes the whole way around the deck. It has Monarchs, and it has high quality playing cards made in the United States of America with this nice diamond pattern on the outside with this nice kind of detail, like kind of framework they've got going around the outside. On the side it has air cushion finish made in the USA with the lion just there that's embossed, and everything on this back design is embossed apart from this side here and a few other bits and bobs. The back design, as you can see, it has this nice border that goes down here, and it has this nice blue with the gold and the sword going through there, and it has a snake that curls around, two snakes that curl around the side with the leaves coming off there. Then, as you can see, it has the Theory 11 logo with a barcode there, and it has a red seal with two knives joining together there. And as you can see, it has United States Playing Card Company. So a very, very intricate and well-designed tuck case. And it does go kind of the vintage looking theme. Very, very nice. But let's have a look at the silver Monarchs. Okay, sorry if I can't pronounce Monarchs right. I keep saying the wrong word by mistake and I do apologise. But first off, as you can see, it has Monarchs on the front and it has the high quality playing cards. It kind of pops a little bit more, the silver and the white. There is a white addition to this deck, but as you can see, it's just a white paper with silver foil on it. As you can see, it has the Theory 11 logo there, or inside there, the number and stuff. It has the 4 swords there, and as you can see, it just has made in the USA, United States Playing Card Company, with the same diamond pattern in the background with a nice kind of framework going around the outside of the face. Has the lion there, and it has air cushion finish, made in the USA with a little house there. As you can see, it says Theory 11 just there, quality, and it has the United States Playing Card Company with like the chain there, and it has the exact same thing that you see on the bottom of the tuck case there. And it just has produced and distributed by Theory 11 with a small barcode. And then it has a nice back design, as you can see, the same idea of the 2 swords and the snake. Nothing changes apart from the colour. And it comes with that red seal with the 2 swords on top. So for the box wise, they don't actually differ that much apart from just the colour of, obviously the box is white and it goes to silver, but other than that there's no design difference at all. But let's have a look what we get inside the deck. Okay, and straight off when you get into the original Monarchs deck, the blue one, it is actually printed inside as well, so that makes it just a little bit more cooler there. Now some of the stuff you receive, you first off receive a double backer, and as you can see, the back design is not what you would expect. On the back it looks a little bit different. For example, as you can see, it's gold. It actually has a nice white border going around with the snakes going around the sword, and as you can see, it has the writing saying something in a different language. Not too sure what it means. But as you can see, it has the swords that are going through with these the snakes that are going around with the leaves. But a really, really nice back design, and it comes on a double backer, and we all know how useful double backers are. Then you receive a Theory 11 ad card, quite standard really. And then you receive these really, really nice jokers, and they remind me of the more older bicycle decks. And it has like this old style, this man with a moustache, and it has in gold, and it has the Joker, and it's on one of those olden day bikes with the front wheel that is bigger than the back wheel, and it's just identical, and there is no reveal in these at all. Then you get the rest of the cards, and what I really like about these is the Ace of Spades. It's really nice Ace of Spades. It has the United States Playing Card Company there, and it has this nice ace where it's like black and gold, but inside the ace it actually has a crown, as you can see there. Now the pips for this is just standard, and as you can see it goes the whole way through, and it's just a standard pips deck. A bit disappointed in that aspect. It would have been nice if they actually customised them, but Fury 11 for some reason don't do that very often with their decks. Jack, Queen, King, same as USPCC. It's just literally all they've done is colorise them as they normally do. Same with the hearts as well. They've just literally colorised them and made them a little darker shade of red, so a burgundy. And it also continues with the clubs as well, and also with the diamonds. So for this deck, I'm disappointed. There is a few elements of this deck that I like, but the silver one I prefer. But with this one, I think it would be nice if they actually customised the deck a little bit more, give it a bit more character. For me, this deck doesn't have much character because it's just a bicycle deck just given with a new back design, and a new back design and a new Ace of Spades. That's basically it. But let's have a look at these silver monarchs. Okay, so first off, when you get into it, as you can see, it has this really nice back design. Now, for some reason, I prefer this deck straight away, just for the only fact, I haven't got to the handling yet, but it has a really nice white border, and because it's very simplistic on the back design, it makes it a lot more, it just gives it more of a nicer look. For example, as you can see, it has this sword in the exact same pattern and the exact same back design, but it looks like it's sketch, and that's what I really like. And even though you receive a double backer that you receive in the other deck, and you also receive the same advertisement card, I think this deck looks a lot more cleaner and it's a little bit more easier to present with, I think. Then you receive two jokers, and as you can see, it's the same idea, the exact same jokers. There is no difference there to the jokers. And it's the exact same with the Ace of Spades as well. It would have been nice if maybe they colorised it to suit the silver. The pips, on the other hand, it would be nice if they went them silver, but as you can see, they're exactly the same. Even with the royalty, they've still done it gold. Why don't they just do it silver? I don't get that. But as you can see, first impressions is what's coming out right now. Then the reds are actually a bit lighter, so they haven't really made them darker at all. Same with the clubs, they're just standard, and same with the diamonds. So for this deck, it's the exact same thing. It's a really nice deck. I prefer this one just on the looks wise. There obviously it may still be a favourite of that one. But with this deck, I think that it just needs a bit more they need to change it a little bit. They need to get rid of the dry colours they've got on that. Maybe have it maybe have the royalty in silver, and then have that deck with gold royalty. Just kind of brighten it up a little bit. Maybe customise it a little bit more. But enough about that. Let's head into the handling of it. Okay, so let's have a look at the dribbling for the Monarchs deck. So first off, as you can see, it has a really nice dribble. It does go from one hand to the other, and I've had this deck for quite a long time, so for it to still be lasting, but the stock is wearing out, I do have to admit, it is becoming quite flimsy, as you can see. And also when it comes to cuts as well, it does really cut quite nicely. And also when it comes to riffle shuffling, it riffle shuffles really nice as well. Cuts in the hands, as you can see, it cuts in the hands really nice. And a fan, it looks quite nice for a deck that has been used for over a year now. And we can also do a Pharaoh. It can perform a Pharaoh quite nice, and also a giant fan. It does look quite good in a giant fan, but obviously it has been used for a year, so imagine what it's like when you actually just get it out of the box. It must obviously be quite amazing. Cuts, as I said, are really good. You can do flourishing with this deck, and I believe Card Freak 1707 actually has done some flourishing with this deck. And it's just such a nice deck of cards. Really, I'm not disappointed with this deck at all. For the handling wise, it handles like a dream. Now we can do, as I said, a double lift and a colour change, and you can also do a spread. But maybe the silver deck will differ. Okay, so let's head on into this. So for the dribbling wise, this stock feels a little bit different, a little bit more harder. So I'm guessing it's because I haven't used it as much. But as you can see, dribbling wise, it's a really nice dribble. Even with a spring, it goes from one hand to the other with no questions asked. There you go. Cuts as well. It does it really nicely, and it has this really nice back design. So for cardistry, it'll be really nice. Okay. We can also do a fan with this deck, and because it's obviously a one-way back, just like the Monarchs, it gives this really cool kind of sketchy pattern, and even with a giant fan you'll understand what I mean. It gives this really different kind of back design, and it reminds me of the Prime deck, if you guys have seen that. hopefully. We can also do a Charlier cut and a card production as well. This deck is also, well, to be doing colour changes, cuts as well, and spreading on the table. But honestly, these both decks are great decks, but obviously it's not going to be such a long deck wall because they're both the same. But this is what you guys requested as well. But honestly, my favourite is going to have to be these Silver Monarchs. Just for the fact that I think that with the original one, it was their first one, but they didn't put a lot of more effort into, like, they could have done what they did with the medallions, where they actually customised more of the faces as well. But with this one, it's just a bicycle deck covered up with a new back design and a new tuck case. So I prefer if they actually started getting back into more of the custom decks, and hopefully you guys agree. Let me know, comment, tell me what you guys think. But what would you guys like to see next in deck? Well, please let me know. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if you think it was rushed at all. It's just I've got to head out to a party and I had to get a video out, but I tried to do the best quality I could. Check out the previous video, by the way, guys, up there to actually win yourself a free one of those limited edition bankroll playing cards, the Run deck. If you want to grab one, they're not actually for sale, but it's a giveaway, so grab yourself one. Check out our previous video just there. Like the video down there and click subscribe just up there. That's it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys next one.